Welcome to the Pie Strong Podcast with Brad, Matt, and Jack.
Peyton sees this every weekend, this reach around position. You think I haven't seen this before?
He hit him with the Frank Ocean.
The rear naked cock choke.
Welcome back to the Pie Strong Podcast. The main boys aren't here. They got some family commitments, so I sent out the bat signal to the jiu-jitsu boys. So we have Seb and Damo with us. How are you, boys?
Amazing.
Good.
Thanks for coming on short notice. It was super short notice, like fucking a few hours ago.
Happy to do it.
Yeah.
Absolute pleasure.
So we've just come from the third Friday Night Lights at Dubbo BJJ, a little in-house comp there. He's trying to build that up and get a heap of people like from other gyms and all that sort of thing. I think it's a pretty cool thing. There's giveaways and shit like that, which makes it, gives you a bit of drive to compete and go hard.
It's awesome. Like
Yeah.
you go to another comp and you're fighting for a shitty medal,
Yeah.
which you pay over $100 to enter,
Yeah.
and you get a little medal that means nothing, but you actually win stuff with this, and it's every month and costs you nothing. I think it's good. It's good. Gets you the experience.
Super wholesome too. Like everyone's quite supportive. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the audience has turned up basically every time. This one was a pretty big audience too.
Yeah,
I feel
the
like
audience
we had a
was way
fair
bigger.
amount of people there. People up in the second level, checking things out and enjoying themselves. It was sort of nice to get everyone involved. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I took my rash guard off to have a shower, and there was blood on it. So I've busted the first dude I rolled with. I busted his nose.
Oh, really?
no.
He head-butted the top of my forehead and started
That's
bleeding
a
out of his nose.
that's a hard forehead
He's
right
like
there.
15.
Oh, wow. Righto, let's get into this recap of Derrick Lewis versus Taliesin Teixeira. So this was a fairly decent card for a fight night. I was pretty happy with it. Very entertained. So I'm on the wrong card here. Getting ahead
You're
of
on
myself.
318.
We'll get to that. So I'll just run through the highlights here. So this Fatima Kline had a sick knockout. Oh, the dogs are in.
Who let the dogs in?
Fatima Kline had a mad knockout, round 3 of this Melissa Martinez. It was shades of Leon Edwards, I reckon, against Kamaru Usman because she threw the
Losing the
kick.
fight.
left
and then
hand.
Come back.
Oh, no, she wasn't losing the fight, so not quite shades, but she was she was controlling it. Yeah, it was a technical sort of a fight, and then she threw this fucking left hand, followed it with the kick, and it just whipped up there and just smashes Sheila Ray.
But it's not that often, round 3, you see a knockout.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love that, like, late in the fight, knockout. And halfway through the round as well. Like, it's good to see.
Yep. Then we had Mitch Ramirez got knocked out by Mike Beast Boy Davis. So I gave the other boys homework. I don't think they watched it, but if you get a chance, watch Mike Davis versus I've gone blank now. He's a Jesus-loving guy. Mike Davis pumped the fuck out of him. I'll get his name. It was one of his first fights in the UFC.
Mike Davis also was the last person to beat Joshua Van.
Really? No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not right.
Yeah,
Different weight
Joshua
division.
Van. Nah, check it out.
Charles
Charles Johnson?
Yes.
Oh, I've got the wrong person. Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
Thomas Gifford. Thomas Gifford. He
Gifford.
beat the fucking brakes out of this cunt.
He almost looks a bit like Jesus.
He does a little bit,
And
yeah.
at one of them fights, do you remember watching Justin Gaethje versus Tony Ferguson, where he was just cracking him, and you're like, "Oh, I've seen enough. I don't want this
Yeah.
I don't want him to take any more damage."
Right.
It was worse than that.
Oh,
No
God.
way.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, watch that fight.
Like, how do you have 14 wins and 2 no contests?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, how is that a thing?
Crazy.
Unfortunate, my guy.
So, and then we go to, I think, the MVP of the card, Volta Walker, gets his 3rd heel hook in a row. It's hectic.
Hey,
And the
you
way he
called
jumped on it.
You
Yeah.
called the sub.
Well, he said he was going for it, so I was backing the boy.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
fuck, he got 2 in a row before. Like, it's just
Especially for a big boy.
the
Like a
total
big boy-
disregard for your own safety, because a heel hook's a dangerous thing, like, because you can
He's
just
so
get cracked.
open.
Yeah.
So open to getting cracked in the head
And
while
he
you're
got
down
it.
there.
I feel like he got it on the fella. The fella was standing still against the fence as
And he
opposed to
just
being
cranked
like
it.
both of them lying down in
Yeah.
like a 50-50 position.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Hey, it was from like almost a 50-50 position.
And he just cranked it. You could see his heel open right up. He just screamed in pain. That was game over.
With that position, I think that's one of the best positions to have it in for the heel hook. Like if you have inside position, they've got a lot of free reign to come forward and crack you while you're like, and they're in your face. But if you've got that 50-50 position and then you can get it on the outside, which I think is what he did.
Yeah.
Got it on the outside and then heel hooked. It's really hard in that position to then, because you're talking your own knee. You don't want to do
you're
that.
contorting your knee to get down to try and whack on the fella.
Yeah.
So it's going to be harder for sure.
Yeah. So
Beautiful finish.
transitions from the 50-50 to the outside, gets the finish.
So not much going on with Lauren Murphy, Eduardo Moura, but Lauren Murphy retired at the end of it.
Jag Matthews got the win.
Yeah,
He's got 3 in a row
crazy.
now. This is awesome.
He just latched on him, eh? Like it says there, 1:09, just straight away. He was in control the whole time. Chitty had no
100%.
chance.
He looked undersized against.
He was the underdog
Chitty.
too.
Yeah.
He was the underdog. I backed him.
Like his last 2 fights have been unreal.
Yep.
And I'm keen to see what he does. Like he's got a lot of experience, but I think that he's only finding form now.
Well, he's in his, I believe he'd be in his early 30s now. Funny, 2014, I believe, Michael Bisping, Luke Rockhold headlined a Sydney Fight Night card, and I went to it. I would have been, it was 2014, so maybe I'm 16 or 17, and I believe it was Jag Matthews' debut.
Oh, yeah?
He would have been maybe 18 or 19. He was a real young kid, real baby-faced. He won his fight, and that at the time, that was the record for the quickest fight card, because every fight was a finish. You know, Sam Alvey fought on that card, and some guy picked Sam Alvey up to slam him, and as he throws Sam Alvey onto his own head and knocks himself out. And Sam Alvey finishes him with ground and pound.
Oh, wow.
So I think he was one of the only Aussies that lost on that card. But yeah, Jag Matthews has been in it for a minute. I feel like he may have been in the UFC for more than 10 years at this point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
he's been around for a while.
He's been around, but I think that he's only finding form in his last few fights. They call him the, Celtic kid?
Celtic kid, yeah.
Celtic kid.
Has he got some Irish in him?
I don't know.
I mean, you'd hope so.
Yeah, he's just claiming it. That's cultural appropriation. Next up, speaking of Sam Alvey too, he's a double champion karate combat.
He is, yeah. Yeah, he's gone quite well over there. And his wife won America's Next Top Model.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's killing it. He's got like 8 kids. He's got like 8 kids. He's a funny dude,
8
man.
kids?
No wonder why he's smiling all the time.
Yeah, it's a big family.
Next up, we have Max Griffin versus Chris Curtis. I want to check the strike count here. I was leaning more towards Max Griffin, in this fight.
Yeah, this was either way, I think.
Yeah, but it looks like Chris Curtis had more total strikes. But I feel like Max had the volume. Chris was picking his punches because he got opened up with a cut early in the fight. There was a
Chris
headbutt.
did? Yeah, I missed this one. Okay.
So instead of the big volume that you used to see him with Chris Curtis, he was sort of, just picking his shots, trying to be careful. So
But it really annoys me when fighters big bitches in fights. And I feel like Chris Curtis was complaining a lot through the fight. Like, ref, he's doing this, he's doing that. It's like, man, you're in there to fight. Yeah. Just fight. Yep. Like, the ref will pull up if he sees something. And if he doesn't, that's on the ref. But just go for it.
Sometimes with these fight cards, it's hard too. If you're on a prelim, I noticed that the less experienced or less familiar referees referee the prelims. So, like, sometimes you're going to be working with a referee who is not, the McCarthys or the Herb Deans or the Jason, I don't remember, Herzogs. It's a random bloke from that state who works for that commission exclusively, who lives in the area, and that can be really good or awful, where you have these terrible referees that call fights late and all that stuff. So it's a bit of a mixed bag where I feel like sometimes if you've got a shit referee, he's not calling stuff that a good referee would be picking up on. Do you know what I mean?
And I feel like you got to realize that if you're fighting on like prelims or early prelims, it's like, I'm not fighting well enough to fight where there's going to be one of the big headliner refs. I just need to put my head down and fight.
What's your opinion on being quicker to take points too? Because like everyone keeps saying it, you get your warning backstage. The ref comes and sees you. I'm officiating your fight. This is what I'm looking for, blah, blah, blah. They have the pep talk, and then they get into the fucking octagon, and there's like 2-3 eye pokes or a nut shot, and then nothing happens until like
Yeah.
You know, it needs a few fouls for him to take a point. What's your opinion on taking a point earlier? Because they know.
Yeah. So I've watched a couple of pre-fight referee meetings. I used to go to see these amateur fights in Melbourne when I lived there at Absolute MMA.
Yep.
They would have these fights on at their gym because they had a cage, and the referee, there was 2 refs, and they would walk through all of the rules. And this is amateur, so they had kick pads and they had curled gloves. So like the chances of eye pokes and things was a lot lower. And they said like if you throw a knee, you're DQ'd straight away.
Yeah, right.
Because of amateur rules, at this is in 2018, amateur rules were a little different. I think I'm a fan of if you eye poke, you get a point straight away. Because I just don't. I feel like
Well,
I'm
if
probably
you're reaching, like you shouldn't
yeah,
be.
like it seems like it might be a response that people have as soon as someone gets in their space. Like I feel like I would do that as well.
Yeah.
If someone slapped me in the face, I would probably do this straight away. So like it might be a bit of an automatic response, but these guys are pros.
Yeah.
Like they should probably know better.
It's a bad habit. They
Yeah.
need to get out of. Yeah.
I think
Yeah. So
I think-
take a point. That's what I reckon.
you reckon take a point straight away.
Yeah, because you're telling them before the fights. Like you have, it sounds like from fighter interviews I've watched, most of them say we have a meeting beforehand, and you, like some of them will even tell the ref like, hey, this guy has done these dirty moves in other fights. Can you just keep an eye on it? Like,
Yep.
like they share their concerns with the ref sometimes about what a fighter might be doing. So
something I will say is when you're fighting, if your fist is closed, you've got a lot of tension in your arm. So to pull it back is actually slower if your fist is closed than it is if it's open. And it might only be milliseconds, but having an open hand to bring it back to defend is a lot quicker.
right,
When you're talking about milliseconds, when these are pro fighters.
Yeah, true.
So they have their hands open to do that. And so for eye pokes and things like that, I think a little bit of grace needs to be kind of given because it is accidental. It does make a big difference with it being open or closed.
yeah, right,
I think it depends on the ref, as long as the ref is consistent. So you got
Yeah.
Herb Dean. I don't care if he kind of is making calls early or late, but he's consistent.
Yep.
yeah,
Every single fight, you know what to expect with him. As long as they're doing that, I back the ref 100%.
I'm big on the replays too because like it's situational. So if there's a nut shot, right, and the other fighter turns while it's being thrown and they get hit in the nuts, like
Yeah.
if they can review it and go, righto, 2 people in motion and it was accident, of course, don't take a point. But, you know, I think they should review shit a lot more.
Yeah, and I mean it's got to be at the discretion of the ref. I think I watched Mighty Mouse's debut the other day, and he got kneed while he was on the ground,
Yeah, right.
and the ref didn't pull it up at all. Both fighters, it wasn't like a clean hit, but it was obviously like he was coming up,
Yep.
illegal strike. Both separated, like instantly acknowledged that wasn't on. And the fight just went on because there wasn't like any sort of
Yep.
damage from the illegal strike. And I think if you're kind of being as strict as what other refs might be, get nervous, call it, you have a great fight that was happening, get called short.
Yep.
And so I think the discretion of the ref, I think they need to have that. And so I back it.
Yep. Rightio, moving on to the main card. We had Junior Tougher versus Tuco Tokos. I thought this was pathetic. And I'm super harsh on the Tougher brothers because I feel like at this level, I've said this so many times on this fucking podcast.
we had a good chat about this.
Bro, they need to just go to fucking 2-3 years Dagestan, forget. Like, fuck. Boys, like, you get taken down and you just get controlled every single fucking fight if you can't get a knockout in the first minute. Like,
Man, do you know what belt BJJ they both are?
what?
No, I'm not asking.
No, fucking, what's the kid
yeah.
one?
I'm not sure.
Like, fuck me
Yellow
dead.
belts.
Yeah, they're yellow belts.
They're grey belts.
Yeah, I feel.
man.
Do they even have a fucking gym membership for a jiu-jitsu
Yeah, I don't
school?
know.
Like, fuck me.
It was like they didn't even look like they knew what to do.
I
Or
think,
he didn't.
I think
He didn't
Junior
look like
is
he
better than Justin. But they both need to they'll bash the fuck out of me too, mind you.
Oh, for sure.
That would kill me.
I was really excited to see. I don't know. I feel like Junior stepped in on late notice for his brother to fight that
Yeah.
big bald
He lost.
Brazilian fella and got his legs got kicked to shit.
Yeah, it was tough to watch, and
yeah.
you hate to see it. to the Anzacs. Like you want the Anzacs to win, but boys, just fucking join a wrestling gym.
And this is,
sake.
I'm interested to see
2-3 years.
I'm interested to see how Walter Walker goes, trying to heel hook people that maybe know what they're doing on the ground.
Yeah,
because I don't know. I know he's heel hooked this Kennedy Njojowiku guy fella. I'm trying to be all due respect if you hear this, Kennedy. No fucking idea how to say your last name. And then he heel hooked Junior last fight. Yeah, and then the guy he heel hooked before that, I don't know the guy's name. So like, Junior's one of these guys that has no, I don't know, man. It's like him, Ty, and Justin Taffer. They don't look like they have much grappling. They almost have. I remember back in like Pride fights. Was it Junior? Yeah, Junior and Justin. No, Justin's his brother.
But at least Ty went to DC and tried to wrestle.
Yeah.
Oh,
he had a crack. And then COVID hit and he had to go back home. And like back in the Pride days, sometimes Mark Hunt had better grappling in like 03 against fellas. And Mark Hunt was never known as a really strong grappler, but he sort of knew how to stay safe and get out of trouble sometimes. But it doesn't even feel like sometimes if you're a heavyweight and you get mounted by a fella, I'm sure you're trying to control your protect your head while also maybe getting some frames and starting to move to a side and get into a better position. But it looks like most of these heavyweights, including Junior, they're just going to grab the guy and close their hands and pull him in and hope the ref steps in, and it doesn't work. So, like unless they he's 6-4 now, that's crazy.
But like it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, you should be doing this and that. I'm not the cunt in there fighting. But you know, he's just not doing basic escapes. Like it's shit to watch. It's frustrating because you want the Anzacs to win.
Yeah, I really want the guy to win. And he lost a bunch of weight. Like he looked in great shape. He had that photo on Instagram and he looked fucking great. And he's dropped to a new weight class. Like I was really hoping he'd do some good. Yeah. It was a weird fight, man. But good on this guy, Tuco Tokos. For the name that Tuco Tokos, he sounds like a roadman from like, you know, East London, West End or whatever. He's got a great British accent. He was awesome.
Next up, we had Vitor Petrino, got a slick submission on Austin Lane. I don't know what's going on with this dude's name. He had a different name. I can't remember what it was. It started with a D last week, and I'm like, I'm not calling you that name. You're Austin Lane. But yeah.
Yeah, what?
Was it D. Austin?
No, I don't know what it was.
He was an ex-NFL player, Austin Lane. He was sort of like that Greg Hardy type, like had a good run in NFL, wanted to test himself in another like sport. I think he fights out of ATT in Florida. Right.
So Vitor actually went up a weight class for this one. And
he's a big boy at heavyweight, isn't he?
He's short, but he's like
he looked filled out, man. He looked great. Do you reckon, say he fights Anthony Smith 10 times, he loses once out of that 10, don't you reckon?
Yeah. And that was a big upset, wasn't it?
Yeah, he shot for a takedown and Anthony got a guillotine straight away. Protect
the neck.
But he did a good job. I was so sad about this one, man.
So, you're a fan of Nate?
Love Nate Landwehr.
Yeah. This was a great fight until it ended.
Yeah.
It was awesome. These boys were just fucking cracking.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
This is a shit Dana loves. They got fight of the night for this, but yeah.
I love this fight. Nate Landwehr, he was a lightweight or featherweight champion in M1 Global, which is probably run by Russian oligarchs, like just criminals from Russia ran this promotion, and most of his UFC fights were in Russia. And then I think he got signed to the UFC during COVID, and he would come out and just do like WWE promos after each fight. Like he was really good. Really interesting style for an older guy coming into the UFC. Got caught and knocked out. It was sad to watch. But Morgan Charrier is a pretty decent fighter, man. He's been fighting for a while too. He's got a good record.
So it was 1-1 going into the third, and Morgan, it just looked like you can see it on his face. He's like, I've had enough of this cunt.
Yeah,
and then just fucking put it on him
out. Yeah.
Great fight.
What's that? 33 fights for Morgan. That's wild.
Next up, we had Calvin Catter. So Calvin has lost 5 in a row now. That's him done, surely.
I'm pretty sure he
fought. What
fought.
Point do you call it in, eh?
Yeah. Fighters are like, I don't know if you've been to many strip clubs, guys, but fighters are like strippers. They don't know when their time's up. When their body isn't what it used to be.
Been to many.
There's not enough blokes want privates with you. You're the old lady that needs to find something else to do. but
Fucking hell.
you fell in love with the partying. You fell in love with
find a
getting
niche
heaps of free
OnlyFans.
drinks. Yeah, very niche.
Do something no one else is
Yeah.
doing, love.
I think the Max Holloway fight took a lot out of Calvin.
Yeah. Well, and it's a shame too because Steve Garcia had such a great performance. All the optics are, Calvin is done. Like he's past his prime. Blah blah blah. It's all about how bad Calvin was and not how good Steve Garcia was. So, bit of a shame.
That's a lot of the UFC fights now is like the old guy versus the young up and comer, and the focus is the old guy's not got it anymore rather than how good.
Well, like this next fight, Stephen Thompson, Gabriel Bonfim. I hand on heart thought Stephen Thompson was going to win, and watching it back, I thought he won. 100% thought he won the fight. I don't think Bonfim.
With some of these fights, I think sometimes it's like Thompson is coming out of his prime. Bonfim, both the brothers, they want them to do well.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes it's like if it's a 50-50, even if it's a 55-45, they go the 45, depending on where the money is in the future.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Look, that's just a personal opinion.
Well, I hope it's not like that. Like, and it seems like you see all these bullshit decisions. But
oh man,
like this was clear as day.
Decisions before.
Yeah,
man.
well, this one was egregious. I thought because it was clear as day, 1-1 going into the third. Stephen Thompson was ahead on the strike. Let's look at the strike count here. So 78-55, right? That doesn't tell the whole story because he could have got all them strikes in a certain round, right? So it's 1-1 going into the third. Bonfim was grappling, pushing him against the cage. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson was rabbit punching the fuck out of him the whole time. Didn't stop working, didn't stop trying to get out. Was winning the exchanges on the feet, but lost the round. Like, how do you judge that?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch it back again without commentary and just triple check.
Some of it's sort of the same thing that happened with that Mario Batista Jose Aldo fight.
Same
where
shit.
Not a lot happened, but
in that one
guy looks like he's doing more by holding you against the cage.
But Aldo wasn't striking. He was just holding,
hanging out. Yeah, it's a shame, man. I don't understand the. I feel like the judging criteria has gotten more confusing. Like it felt like I don't feel like there were as many robberies or things that felt like the wrong guy won in the earlier days when I watched it. Like maybe that's maybe I just have a bad memory for it.
Well, they changed the judging criteria to damage is the most. Like the example I keep giving people when I talk about it was if you do like one round, they each hit 10 times, but one has a bleeding nose. The one with the bleeding nose loses the round. That's pretty clear as mud these days, but that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But what happens if they each hit each other 10 times? One has a bleeding nose, but he also has like 40 seconds of control time. Do you weigh up the bleeding nose versus control time? Like, how do you score that?
But then, like what we're talking about with this, it's like the control time on the fence, no damage versus...
That's what I mean. Like, if they're putting damage as the number one, like, are they not counting rabbit punches?
Wins that round 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's wild.
And I'm more salty because I had a 3-way multi, right? So I had Steve Garcia.
No bias, though.
To win in round 3 all by points. And I had Wonderboy to win in round 3 all by points. And then Derrick Lewis round 1 KO. So it was $5 into 500. I was filthy.
No way.
Yeah. Anyway, Stephen Thompson still has it. He looked awesome. And then moving on to the main event, this lasted 35 seconds. I was salty with my lost bet, so I put $20 on Derrick for a KO.
Nice.
And won me 80.
That's decent. Because was he a favourite or the
underdog?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it was also because.
Have you watched any of Teixeira's other fights?
So the only one I know is that he knocked out Justin Taffa with like an elbow along the cage quite quickly in his last fight, right? And then before that, I think he fought on the Contender Series. This sort of felt like a fight where they probably gave him a big test way too early because they're trying to get some new
mixed with the early stoppage and the foul. So what happened was Taliesin cracked Derrick, and he tried to make out it was an eye poke. So he's backing up, holding his eye and everything. And then when Taliesin moved forward, he cracked him with a left, I think it was, and he fell over. And then there was a bit of ground and pound, and then Taliesin grabbed the cage, both hands, and pulled himself up. So it was a foul. If he didn't do that, he probably would have stayed on the ground and got smashed. So if the ref stopped it, and then that was that.
Called the fight.
So you could argue early stoppage, but he used a foul to get up. So I don't know. I'm not mad either way.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at the stoppage. I felt like it was probably maybe Jason Herzog was. I think he was the ref. It felt maybe he saw something in the guy's face that we did. He reminds me a little of like I don't know if you remember like James Vick.
Yeah.
James Vick was a really tall lightweight who's like had no head movement, no defense. So if a guy cut him off against the cage so he couldn't move back and lean back with his head enough, if a guy touched him, he'd fucking go. Yeah. Like Justin Gaethje knocked him the hell out.
And he was talking all that shit, eh?
Yeah, and like...
Yeah, it was funny, eh?
Old school, do you remember, I think it was on the Conor Khabib card, Derrick Lewis was losing against Volkov and then knocked him out at the very end. Yeah, knocked him out at the very end because Volkov, his striking defense back in the day for a long time, Volkov's, was literally just doing this, like leaning back and just trying to use his height to stay away with his chin right up in the air. And Taliesin Teixeira still does that. He's quite new to the UFC. He'll probably be back.
Like my bottle opener. UFC
that's
spatula.
Pretty sick. Very cool.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that potentially it was probably a big jump up for, what he's done. But I get them doing it because he was doing really well against...
He had some good he had that great highlight against Justin Tafel. That was a great finish.
Yeah, it was a great finish. But I think like Derrick Lewis is such a... You're going to get knocked out or you're going to fucking knock out.
In the post-fight press conference, Derrick Lewis... No, like when he goes and does the mic and the journos ask him questions, he said that this guy was... He's sick of fighting Brazilian taxi drivers. He said, this guy was the head of the Taxi Drivers Association. I need to fight someone else now. Like, he's a funny cunt, man.
But what about what he said about his wife, eh? He's like, what do you want next? Well, I've been away for 2 weeks, so my wife is next. A lot of ground pounding with your fine ass.
He's a funny dude, man.
Fucking hell. Shit.
But yeah, it was a good card.
They come through his cup and everything, his pants, all out to the crowd.
Yeah.
Why'd you take your pants off? My balls was hot.
I do feel like if they've put him in, I don't know at this point how many like fight night cards he's headlined. Derrick Lewis has, but it's sort of a win-win because either you've got a new guy who's gonna get beat Derrick Lewis and you can push him up into the top 10 because he's beat a pretty decent veteran. Or you give Derrick Lewis a fairly easy KO highlight to add to his reel. You get a lot of Instagram content out of him because of all the shit he does. Do you know what I mean? It's a win-win for them, like promotionally wise.
Yep.
He did a fight card in like some part of Eastern Europe once, and in the pre-fight press conference, the journalist was like, "What do you think of this place? Like, do you like it?" And he says, "Not a lot of black people here." He's a funny dude, man.
He's a crack up.
So the post-fight presser, Dana gave performance of the night to Fatima Kline and Walker. Fight of the night was Nate and Morgan.
That's good.
So Trump was talking to Derrick after the fight. That was pretty funny.
Nice.
And Dana says it's possible for Derrick to be one fight away from a title shot, and he thought the stoppage was fast. They asked him about the White House card. He said everyone wants in on the White House card. It will be a pay-per-view card and he's gunning to make it the best card ever. He said the UFC crew already inspected the site and are currently planning a layout and proposed construction. They'll put that forward to Trump's administration and get it all approved. He shuts down the lineup, which it makes me so fucking furious. It's like the biggest story now. He's a promoter. He could be pumping it up and going, we could get McGregor. We could possibly get this and that. Like he can talk out his ass and get everyone excited, right? And he goes, it's a year away. We're not going to talk about the lineup. Like, come on, brother. You're a fucking promoter.
Get it.
Honey dick everyone. Like, promise them shit and then fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Biggest card. I'd be hyping the cunt.
Let's just go back to Dana saying Derrick for a possible title shot. Look, Derrick has some fucking good spots, but you put him against any of the top contender heavyweights, and I mean he gets that miracle shot, but
he's not beating Aspinall.
I don't know a fucking title shot. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know who he's where he's ranked, but I don't know who'd be in the top 5. I don't think he's beaten. He's beaten Volkov, who's top 5. He lost to the big Brazilian fella who just like mounted him for the whole fight and didn't really do much. He fought this Brazilian fella in Brazil, main event of a fight card, Thomas Almeida, I think his name is. And Almeida would take him down, get to mount or half card.
Jailton Almeida.
Jailton, sorry. And then it was so boring that Brazilian fans were leaving early.
He's number 9.
It was a very boring fight. It was quite awful.
So I don't know if you know this, but they changed the ranking system, so it's all fan driven now. So like I can fuck around with this now and move people around and save it, and if enough people do the same shit, you know, it'll get updated. So me and the boys did the pound for pound last week, but I just think it's a pretty cool thing.
That's pretty nice.
What they've done.
So do they still have like an any other ranking system that they show, or is it maybe like a Sherdog thing?
It was a meta partnership that they're going to use social media and so
nice.
I think that's how cool. They're going to roll. Right, yeah. So, and then I'm sick of these fucking reporters, like, because the end of the Ariel Helwani era was like opened up to the lame reporters asking fucking dumb questions and just wasting opportunities, right? You're there, you got Dana White in front of you and you go, oh, because you're doing a White House thing and it's going to be open arena, are you open to stadiums now? Because he's notorious for saying he doesn't want stadium fights, right? And then he just looks at the reporter and goes, no. It's like, you just wasted a question by asking something dumb. Like, no one wants to be controversial because they're scared of getting banned.
Yeah, they'll get their press pass taken away if they say too much.
You know, and Dana's
shit.
created this monster with shit media arcs and dumb questions over and over. And then he always shuts down matchmaking after a pay-per-view. And I go, oh, such and such had a really good win. Do you think he'd be able to fight this guy next? And he's like, we'll talk about it Tuesday.
We'll see what's next. Yeah.
And that grinds my fucking gears too. Like, why doesn't he just, like I said, honey dick people, get people talking. Yeah. And you're just going to just shut it down and then you got a shit press conference. And then getting angry at the reporters for asking shit questions. Like, you're shutting down the good ones, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Got to be a bit of give and take there.
So he was also asked about Ben Askren and if he helped him financially. Ooh, pizzas here, boys.
Let's go.
Heidi's here with the pizzas. So, yeah, he said, I don't like to talk about this shit, but, you know, I did help him. And it sounded really, like, not genuine. Like,
just talk to Trump and get fucking healthcare in America. Fucking hell, you're best mates with him.
Low key.
Get some Medicare over there.
Poor fucking Askren, eh?
Yeah, I think Jake
I'd
Paul
beat his
paid
ass,
for it.
I reckon, right now, eh? In a match.
Yeah.
Fuck that cunt.
Wow.
That's yours, brother.
Mate, he's going.
I'll eat after.
It looks like he's on the...
I'm happy to...
Yeah, I can wait too.
Yeah.
No, eat it while it's hot. Don't be silly.
No. I'm all
but
good.
then, mate, it's going to ruin the pod.
No, it won't. Just don't chew into the microphone.
Yeah, I'm sweet. Wait.
You make me feel bad now. Do you want me to pause?
No. Keep it on. Yeah, I hope Ben Askren recovers, man. It seems like a few people got involved with like a GoFundMe or something like that to help pay for a double lung transplant.
Well, Jake Paul apparently donated 500,000.
Good on him, man.
Yeah,
he's a good fella.
That's great. Yeah, a lot of people give Jake Paul shit, but I think so. Sport of boxing, it's the same as like Paul Gallen for boxing in Australia.
Wasn't that woeful? Did you watch that fight?
But
Paul Gallen won, and he got the shit punched out. Yeah, fuck me.
Crazy. Don't get me wrong. Like, he had a couple of like good body shots.
Yeah,
but I think the significant strikes were Sonny Bill.
Sonny Bill pumped him.
Yeah,
I do.
I do think Sonny Bill held back. Sorry,
no, it's okay.
I do think Sonny Bill held back too much and could have attacked a lot more.
Yeah,
like the last round, he kind of felt like he did. He needed to do that more throughout the whole fight. He could have just kept his distance, jabbed, like thrown a few more combos than he did, and won it convincingly. But I think he was too scared of Gallen's power.
Yeah.
And
well, I put 50 on Gallen, so I'm not mad about it. But
yeah,
I had money on Gall too.
Something you were saying, something that I
was like, I lost my money, and it's like he won. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, I was the exact same thing. I was
crazy.
like, there's no way Gal won.
During COVID, I think Gallen fought Mark Hunt.
Yeah.
And I watched that at a pub somewhere, on a Wednesday night or whatever. And I tried to decide, like, I think I'm going to think of Paul Gallen and other, like, rugby players that are boxing. They're not boxers. They're using their name to get a paycheck, but to also promote, like, No Limit, I think, was the boxing company that, like, promoted a lot of Paul Gallen's fights. It was basically a promotional vehicle to try and pump up other boxers that are legit boxers who
That's what
make
Jake
no
Paul's
money,
doing.
and to try and give them a bit of a paycheck and then hopefully build promotions around those boxers, which I'm not sure, feels like they've had a bit of mixed bag because I'm not sure many of their fight cards go well unless one of the Zoo brothers is headlining it. They would sell out or go quite well in Newcastle at the Entertainment Centre. They'll do fights there and they go quite well. But, yeah, Paul Gallen was sort of huge promotional tool, but a bunch of actual like I would say like real legit boxers would fight underneath him and Mark Hunt or him and what's that AFL player, the big bald fella, Barry Hall. Like, yeah, I didn't watch the fight though. I saw one of the press conference interviews with Gallen who was saying Sonny Bill was uppercutting him and hitting him real good in the face, and then he stopped and he was happy he stopped, but
He was cracking him, man.
That was like the best shot. So
they rock'em sock'em robots, but only one of them was getting cracked.
Yeah. As Gal was coming in, Sonny Bill was uppercutting for the first like few rounds and then stopped it completely.
How fucking big is he? He's huge, eh?
Bro,
Like made Gallen look tiny.
Man, them Islander jeans.
Yeah. And Tyson,
I need to get me some of them jeans.
Tyson Pedro was supposed to fight on that card against Chris Terzievsky, the guy who was like the co-main.
Looked good.
Yeah. I don't think Tyson would have beaten him. Like, I think Chris has been in the game for. I don't think so. Tyson's a really good fighter.
Really close. Pedro's really good.
He seems like he's decent, but he's only.
Jeff Fennick reckons Pedro would have won.
Oh shit! Oh, okay, maybe he would have, but I don't. In one of the early press conferences for Gallen SBW, Tyson and Chris were supposed to fight, but then. He didn't. Tyson didn't fight. Another guy fought Chris, and I haven't been able to find anything online of why Tyson didn't fight on Wednesday. Like, I couldn't find it on his Instagram. Maybe he got injured or something, but I don't know what happened.
Can I just mention how good this weekend is for any fight fans?
Yeah. Stacked, eh?
Bro,
Pacquiao's coming back too, isn't he?
He's 46, man.
Fighting on the Timmy Zoo fight. Well, I mean, it's the Pacquiao card.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
And Fundora's back.
See.
He's having his rematch with Fundora, which I felt like he won the first fight. He just looked awful from all the blood that Fundora took it and took the belt from him. It's great to see
Timmy Zoo
back.
doesn't get cut, he absolutely wipes the floor.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Fedora, whatever his name
Fedora. Let's keep it that Fedora.
But then you've got Usyk.
Oh, yeah.
And
Dubois. Yeah.
Man, that's
fucking stacked,
tonight.
Eh? Oh, is it?
No, it's tomorrow night.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot what night it is. But yeah, Saturday night for us, I think it will be, because I think it's tonight for them. Whatever. But yeah, tomorrow night for us is their fight. And then you've got the Timmy Zoo card and then Diamond.
Shane Ray like a layman.
Oh, man. I reckon
he's
Hannah
walking out
is
to Little
that
Wayne.
annoyed with me for reels I've sent her with being like, I don't show many emotions, babe, but I will show emotion on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Rightio, let's preview this card. So I'll just run through these fights that are on it, and then we'll do the mutt multi. You can, mate. Go for gold.
Yeah, nice. Sweet.
I'll run these while you're going. We got Ryan Spann versus Lucas Bresky. So Jimmy Crute, Marcin Prachnio, Adam Fugat, Islam Dulatov.
Adam Fugat.
Fuck it, mate. Send it.
Fuck it.
This is a pretty good card, I reckon. So
I'm excited for some of these fights. They're going to be decent. I'm keen to give you my prediction for that Vittori Allen fight.
Atiba Gautier versus Robert Valentine, Francisco Prado versus Nikolai Veretenikov, Marvin Vittori versus Brendan Allen, Kyler Phillips, Vinicius Oliveira. Then main card, Michael Johnson, Daniel Zellhuber, Dan Ige versus Pitbull, Kevin Holland versus D-Rod, Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopolov, Max versus Dustin. Great card.
Very good card. They're treating us with this one for sure.
Yeah.
Like even some of the early prelim fights are decent.
Got the poster too.
Oh, nice. And so the main event, Holloway Poirier, that's for the BMF.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And they reckon they were talking at the press conference saying that they want Lil Wayne to wrap it around him.
Oh, sick. Man, Lil Wayne, that'll be cool. And he's gonna walk out with Dustin.
Yeah, but
I
I feel like he needs to do the Shine Bright Like a Diamond song.
I wonder what song he'll do. Yeah, it'll be cool, man. I'm excited.
Rightio. Go back to the early prelims. Oh, I'll get the randomizer up first, and we'll see who. Random.org. We'll see who picks first. Seb, pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
This is to determine who goes first with the picks. Righto, Damo, Brad, Seb.
So am I sharing my picks for?
So we'll do Mutt Multi first. So who are you going to pick for the Mutt Multi?
So as a person that doesn't really gamble, please break down the Mutt Multi bit first.
So Mutt Multi are long shots, long shot bets. We all pick one each in hopes to.
And so
jag
this is a fight where you're picking someone based on like them being like a heavy underdog or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
So the way
Johnson.
Matt put it, he goes, if you pick a safe multi, you buy yourself a Porto. If you win the Mutt Multi, you could buy a house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Michael Johnson. I love Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson beat, I'm pretty sure, maybe check this, Brad, if you can. Michael Johnson, I think, beat Dustin Poirier.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
A very long time ago.
145, wasn't it?
I couldn't tell you. It was a very long time ago. It was probably in the early days of me watching fights that was the case. I think he's paying $5.50 on Sportsbet.
Oh, you wrote it all down. You did some homework, did you?
Yeah, mate, what do you mean?
He's an addict, man. You're a gambling addict.
He's like got pen to paper, this fella.
You know, the government saw Seb's betting activity and brought in that. Imagine what you could be buying instead. That's because of Seb.
So what are you going?
I won't lie. I'm banned from all betting apps.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, from winning too much?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to go with that, to
It's
be
more
honest.
from horses, but not from fighting.
Yeah, I was just going to run with Michael Johnson. He's paying like $5.50 to win.
540 I got on Ned's.
Oh, 540. Okay. Yeah, I just went with that. I'm sorry to be a bit boring.
That's all right.
I haven't comboed it or anything like that. But I'm keen. I really love Michael Johnson. He's got some great fights. Super experienced fella. I feel like Daniel Zellhuber's got coming off of a win, but I could be wrong. I get him mixed up with a few of these new like South American fellas, Latin American fighters.
I'm going to go, if Jimmy Crute's paying enough, this is just a heart bet.
Yeah.
I'll go Jimmy Crute by submission. I'll just see what the odds are. Not sure it's going to be enough. He's a heavy favourite, which is a little weird.
Yeah. Some of the best head movement in the game.
Fuck yeah. So
He's awesome.
He's only paying $2.75 for a sub.
Yeah.
But I'll go Jimmy Crute by KO is paying $5 neat.
The Bendigo Bomber. That's his nickname,
Yeah,
the
I know.
Bendigo Bomber. I love Jimmy Crute though. He had a fight, I believe it was on Hex, and during the fight, as he's going to walk out to fight for the Hex light heavyweight title, his head coach Sam Greco realized he might be having a heart attack.
Fuck yeah.
Sam Greco was a K1 kickboxer. Sam Greco goes in, coaches him through his fight. Jimmy Crute wins, and he still feels like he's having a heart attack. So then he goes to hospital.
I'll be fucked.
Yeah. And he's fine now. He's still punching away, still training.
Yeah.
He's a beast, Sam Greco. But yeah, Jimmy Crute took some time away, it seems like. Connected to God.
He went through a battle with addiction, from what he said.
Yeah, right.
The God thing's weird to me. It'll always be weird to me.
Yeah. You went through. Yeah, I'm leaving that one.
Yeah. So
I'm with you.
what's your multi-pick, Seb?
Mate, I'm just checking that I've hit the cap because mine was Johnson as well, but I can't go the same. So I'm on the fly changing it.
On the fly.
What have I gone?
I do hope Jimmy Crute wins.
Yeah. Anzacs all day.
Yeah, mine's paying $10.
Oh, let's go.
Righto by submission.
That's what Zoe picked.
Really?
Yeah, we did a mock podcast last night and there was too much dead air. It was like, I had fun doing a podcast with her, but yeah, I couldn't post it.
Fair.
Sorry, Zoe. I love you. Prado sub.
Yeah.
Can you show me the matchup on the Google there, Brad?
He's on main card, is he?
Prado.
No.
No. He might even be. Oh, I think he's prelim.
Prelims, there we
Francisco
go. Nikolai
Prado.
Veretennikov.
Oh my God. That dude's face is very square, isn't it?
You got
Francisco
$11
Prado?
on Neds.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, see, the only thing I can get on is Betfair,
Oh, really?
which you're only a true gambler if you know what Betfair is.
Never heard of it. Righto, so that's our multi. I'll just
Okay.
give you the full odds in a minute. Prado by sub. I don't mind it, boys. I don't mind it. That is paying $297.
Let's go.
So if you put $10 on, you get 2,970.
That sounds like an easy win to me.
I think the boys will be disappointed with the odds. But sorry, boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're fiends. They love the big long shots.
Look, I'm up in $10
We're
range.
within the rules.
You guys are.
Yeah, you've gone real multi. Rightio. Damo, your first head-to-head pick.
And head-to-head's just like who I think will
You need to
win.
beat us. Yeah, it's
Okay.
strategic to just win money
Oh, okay.
for bragging rights.
Right,
Head-to-heads.
okay. Vittori. Now I couldn't find this on any of the main betting outlets via, method of victory.
Yep.
I've got Vittori to beat Brendan Allen via retard strength. I think that's a sure lock in. Do I do all of them or just the one?
Just the one. We take turns. Because if
Vittori, I got Vittori. I love Vittori.
on the nose,
What's that mean?
just to win anyway.
Yeah, just to win anyway. I had Marvin Vittori
So that's paying $2.60.
with the craziest ability to take punishment known to man.
Yeah,
Like
and then thinks he wins the fight.
Thinks he won, yeah, because he didn't get KO'd. Like I think he lost. Didn't he fight Cannonier and Cannonier smashed him? Like hit him with some shit that would
He took
kill
a lot
most
of
people.
damage in
Yeah,
that fight.
and he was fine. Like, man, good on Marvin Vittori. Poor. I feel bad for his brain in 15 years, but
Yeah.
good on him.
But what about when he fought Izzy? Has he fought him twice?
Twice,
I think it was the second time. Izzy won nearly every round. He's like, you got to admit I beat you there. He's like, no, I won. He's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Man, so I've never met any of the fighters that are like pro fighters, but I've met a couple of like amateur or low level pros. They have to believe their own bullshit.
Yeah.
Like they really believe, like they can't, they don't. There's something in their mentality where they do not want to accept a loss because then that might flick a switch in them that they're beatable or something, and it's odd. It's very odd behavior.
It's like Sugar Sean.
Yeah.
I mean, other than his recent losses,
Yeah.
like that no contest that he had, or it was a loss.
It was
but
funny.
He calls it a no contest.
Cheeto fucking beat him. He's like, yeah, the Sugar Sean State Athletic Commission counts that as a win for Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I grew up with a few boxers who turned pro, and the mindset they have around like just not losing, you kind of have to have it.
Yeah.
You need to be a bit
You
weird,
need
a
to
bit
have
crazy,
that
to
almost
have
like
that.
dick-like confidence of like I am the best.
Yeah. You got to believe your own bullshit. But like that's why I can't be a fighter because I don't feel that. I don't believe it. I don't believe in myself that much.
I just don't care enough.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So on my head-to-head, I'm going Dustin Poirier by points, I think. I just got to find what that's worth.
Risky.
Yeah. $4.50.
I honestly, I am so excited for this fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, we'll get to that fight.
Yeah,
I
we'll
won't talk
go,
about it now.
Right,
Am I up for another one?
Seb's
Seb,
up.
sorry.
Let's go Holland.
Ooh. On the nose?
Yeah.
To beat D-Rod.
Yeah.
He's paying $1.22, are you sure?
Isn't it just money on the board?
I guess.
Wait. All right. Well, no, I got some. I mean, the rest of mine. All right, let's go Span.
Span.
Yeah.
Ryan Spann. Who's he fighting?
He'll be paying a little bit more.
$1.45.
Hey, Brad, who's he fighting?
Is he?
Lucas Bresky.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Gaudios, we're not going to be paying all that much either. Well, I mean, Prado, just on the head.
Yeah, $1.67.
Yeah, it's a bit better. Do that.
Nice pick. He's a good boxer, eh?
Yeah.
Rightio, Damo, second pick.
Holloway to
Ooh.
beat Poirier
strategic.
by points.
Points, right?
I think he has it. I think he's bulked up. He's a lightweight now.
$2.80.
He's a bigger fella. Poirier's coming off a loss. Max is Hawaiian.
He's
also
coming off a loss too, isn't he?
Yeah,
or did he fight after Ilya?
No, Max got KO'd in the last fight, but I don't believe Dustin. I might be wrong. I don't believe Dustin has a ton of KOs except for BSD lately and Conor, but Conor was a few years ago. Am I talking out of my ass? I feel like
he's got 2 against Conor.
Yeah,
TKO and KO.
Yeah, I reckon Max.
Most of his fights that he hasn't lost have been by finish.
Dustin's, but lately I'm saying he KO'd BSD for sure.
And that was
he finished
iffy.
Conor.
BSD apparently had
a staff. Yeah,
staff
he had a big fucking hole on his forehead. I reckon maybe Holloway has lost his chin and he can't take damage anymore. I just don't. I reckon Holloway still got it, and I reckon Holloway beats him. He's got a point to prove. And yeah, I feel like the money was good for it too when I was looking. So that's
$2.80.
Yeah.
So I'm going for a risky bet. I'm going to go Brendan Allen by submission, which is paying $5.75. Pretty risky.
Ooh. I've got a risky one for my next one too.
Let's go.
I'm going. I don't know how to say his last name. Kalari.
What?
Kalari. Judas first Kalari.
Do you want to find it on the list up there?
Oh,
Brad?
Carly Judas Sheila.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going Kalari on the head. Should be paying like almost $5, I reckon.
Carly Judas,
Yeah.
$1.30.
No, so Kalari is what I'm going.
Where? Oh, the other cunt. $3.60.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying Carly wrong. I feel like a fucking idiot now. I wasn't even looking at
saying
that.
the last name.
Kalari.
Sorry, brother.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, right. $3.60. Locking it in?
Is that all it's paying?
Yeah.
It's paying $3.90 on Betfair. It's a bit of arbitrage there.
What's it paying?
$3.90.
I don't think you'll get that, so I'll give you $3.90 odds. Righto, Damo, third pick.
I don't know what it's paying, but Prachniau
$3.30 on the head.
Prachniau to beat Jimmy Crute.
Wow.
Yeah. Because actually...
Jimmy Crute's a bit if and there.
What's if and there? Like hit and miss?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit and miss. I felt like that's what you were trying to say.
I
felt like your eyes were telling me that's what you meant.
I was like, please get it. Please get it. Please get it.
If he's on,
he's a bit if and there, right?
Yeah, it's...
I'm going to go strategic and go against you on that.
Yeah.
I'll go Jimmy Crute, double chance, KO or submission.
Mm.
And that's paying $1.85. I don't like that. Fuck it, I'll take it. KO or submission, $1.85.
I'm going to go back to my Ridge. Do Prado on the head.
That was your first pick.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Prado, Kalari, and then...
All right, don't know why you're yelling at me.
How many you had?
Mate, I've been drinking since 4.
My third pick's going to be Kalari.
Let's go Johnson.
Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
Oh, wait. That's a bit of a...
It's $5 something.
He had a great fight with Justin Gaethje in Gaethje's debut
Yeah.
in the UFC. Amazing fight.
Gaethje ended up knocking him out, didn't he?
I think he TKO'd him. It was probably the closest thing to a guy in the, like, against the cage, not looking at the ref, but he looked like he'd been broken, like
Oh, Phillips on the head.
Kyler Phillips.
Phillips. If Vinicius Oliveira walked up to me in the street, I would just give him my wallet. Don't you reckon? Look at that fella.
$2.25 he's paying.
He's a scary looking man.
Yeah.
Kyler Phillips might be Jesus too. Look at him.
Fuck
Yeah, very Jesus-like.
Righto, recap. We got Mutt Multi is Johnson on the nose, $5.40. Crute KO, $5. Prado sub, $11. Damo for the head-to-heads had Vittori, Holloway and Prachnio all on the nose. I had DP on points, Brendan Allen by sub, and Crute double chance, KO or sub. Seb had Prado on the nose, Kalari on the nose, and Phillips on the nose. Beautiful picks, boys.
Cool.
Locked in.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Let's go, Eddie.
Righto, now we'll move on to the MMA news, or fight announcements first. We got Merab Sandhagen is officially signed.
It's a good fight. I don't know if Merab... I don't think
They mean
Merab
Snag
loses.
Hey?
They mean Snag Hayden.
Snaghagen. Spelled it wrong. Snadhagen.
I love Poirier.
Yeah.
He's coming
fun
into
to
his
watch.
own on socials. He's putting out some funny videos.
Yeah.
You know he's got an OnlyFans?
Is that legit? I thought he was just taking the piss out of Figueiredo.
Nah, he's...
It's all tutorials and stuff, though. It's it's like...
Apparently he showed his nuts, got 2 mil.
I think
fuck?
that
Or
was
am
a
I
joke.
thinking of something else?
No, that was
he
on.
said that.
He said that on Mike Perry's show. I think he was taking the piss. He's got very dry, like sarcastic delivery.
I back him if it's not.
He's got a funny-
I'd show my nuts for $2 million.
I'd fucking show it for $2. What are you talking about? $2 million?
I'd do it for free.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, he's got a funny skit where he's saying he's got an OnlyFans and he's like, I keep getting this guy God of War saying it's Davison Figueiredo. He's asking me all this weird stuff, getting me to talk down to him, and
Oh, mate.
fucking hilarious.
Lovely.
Funny
It's an
dude.
interesting fight. I don't expect Merab to lose. I think Merab's just killing it, but I'm interested to see because I feel like it'd be a good matchup. And I think Corey's got a good style. This sort of reminds me of what we thought Tony Khabib would be. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like
See the similarities.
a guy in Tony who sort of welcomed getting taken down because of how fun he was to watch on his back, trying to like get triangles, scramble out of submissions, throw up like omoplatas to initiate scrambles. I feel like that, not the same sort of style, but Corey's been training with Ryan Hall, who's like Imanari rolls and fucking goes underneath.
Imanari
people.
rolled into a KO by Topuria.
Yeah, that was
kind of
pretty-
fucked
yeah.
him up. That was fucking
but like
hilarious.
his leg lock style is quite good. I think he's been training with Ryan Hall for quite a while now.
But he did it to BJ Penn, subbed him straight away. Like,
yeah.
Crazy.
It'll be an interesting fight.
So this is proposed. I don't know who posted this, but it's floating around. I've seen it a few times. Ankalaev versus Pereira 2. Disha Lavili versus Sandhagen. That's our
Vashvili.
Chael Sonnen said Disha Lavili.
Nice.
Have you seen that clip?
Nah.
I'll send it to you later. Hilarious.
Yeah, nice.
Davalishvili. So we got Jeff Neal versus Carlos. Is it Carlos Prates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carlos Prates.
Prates. Fun fight. This is the possible headliners for the rest of the year.
Oh, he's moving up weight.
So we got
Wouldn't surprise me, motherfucker.
He comes up to Alex it's out for people watching. Say they've matched up Topuria and Alex Pereira as if they're going to be a matchup. Imagine Topuria's in the front. He's looking at Alex in the pre-fight thing and he says, I didn't want it to be you, brother. To Alex, like, I'm sorry it has to be you, but I'm going to kill you.
Have you
He's
ever,
like,
That's
this
cold,
big.
you ever played those PlayStation games where like the big giant is like super slow and you got the character that's like ducking and weaving under?
Yeah.
That'd be Topuria.
Yeah.
So we got Big Unk versus Pereira 2. We got Marab versus Corey. I don't know if this is signed, but I keep seeing things like.
Mate, I'm so keen for the heavyweight division to actually start doing something.
Aspinall's gonna fucking clean up.
I think he needs to do a better job than John Jones did against Garn, or John Jones is going to be so fucking lippy on X, it's not funny.
You remember what I said about fighters being strippers? John Jones is just going to be that guy. I'm serious. Like, it's the same with a lot of boxers. It's the same with all these people. Once they're physical, for John Jones. Not enough. No. But yeah, I think John Jones will talk shit no matter what. Yeah. He's never going to go away. He'll just become insignificant over time, you know.
Yeah. JDM versus Islam. I'm fucking pumped. I haven't talked to you boys about this fight. I think JDM wins all day, every day.
I don't think
that's a dumb hand on the heart pick.
I reckon he beats him. Yeah, I think JDM wins.
Yeah, I seen what he did to Bilal, and then if you compare Volkanovski versus Islam, JDM's fucking huge compared to Volk.
You've got someone who trained with Craig, Volk, but Volk is a size under Islam and come up.
Yeah,
you've got someone that's a size above Islam.
Yeah,
and Islam's just coming
dense.
up.
Yeah,
he's got them big.
He's got the reach. Oh. He's got the reach. He's got the weight behind him. I just don't think that Islam is.
It's the awkward scrambles because, this is what you want to see from fucking Justin Tuffer and Junior Tuffer. Just the fucking powerful explosions to get out of shit. In the 5th round of Bilal versus JDM, he got out of this fucking. Bilal was on top. JDM exploded. I'm like, how the fuck did dude do that? Crazy. Awesome to watch.
Was it JDM that put Craig to sleep?
Yeah.
And then end of the year, Ilia Topuria versus unknown at the minute.
Yeah, okay.
Man,
I think it should be Paddy.
Fucking grown on me, eh? I didn't like him at first, but then some of his clips and stuff, like there was this AI clip of him coming out against Charles in one of the, I think it was the weigh-ins.
Yep.
After it, and just being like, he sounded confident, but not cocky. If that, I don't know how he did it. Like, if I'm honest, I don't know how he sounded confident but not cocky, saying he's going to beat him.
Yeah.
And he's sorry, but actually genuinely.
That's cold, eh,
bro? And you look
I probably
at it now
wouldn't show up
to.
If someone said that to me the night before a Friday Night Lights comp, I would just not turn up. I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So next up, we got Yoel Romero signs with BKFC. This is Conor introducing him.
To announce our next signing, Cuban Olympian, former UFC World Title challenger, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero!
Have you heard doctors talk about Yoel?
Yeah, they're saying he's superhuman.
Yeah, just dance.
I've heard Joe Rogan talk about it.
Yeah, that's where I heard it too.
Give us a little something, Yoel. What's the plan? What have we got planned? Dave, who we after? They're all over the day. Wow.
And the video ends there. Ooh, wow. How coked up is this cunt?
That's what I just asked. How much coke you reckon he's on, bro?
Is there? I've seen
Let's start.
Well, I've seen photos on Instagram, or you see it on the internet sometimes, of how too much coke can damage your nose and stuff. Is that a real thing?
Yeah. What are they? Deviated septum or something?
No, I don't know. Yeah. I've done coke for a couple of times. It's not too bad, but I've not done it that much. I've just seen it enough where surely that's gonna catch up with you. Don't you reckon?
Fucking oath.
It can't be great.
Every time you see him, he's fucking. I got a picture up here.
You've been on camera this whole time, Sebby.
What?
Nothing. The face you're making. It's very odd to me. He's basically Oscar De La Hoya at this point. He's not fighting.
I have no comment.
At
all, and
I just think
can't comment at all.
I think that Conor's not fighting again. The thing,
I don't think so.
He says he's going to fight at the White House. He'll get asked a question about when he's going to fight. He'll make some shit up, and he stays relevant for another week. He's very good at staying relevant.
This kind of stayed in the news cycle consistently every week since we started talking about MMA on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So this is him. He goes off at Mike Perry.
The man they call Platinum, Mike Perry. Can we get a round of applause here for the King of Violence? You know, Mike, it has been about a year since you have towed the line, and a lot has happened in that time, my friend. During your absence, there's been some words between you and one of our fair owners here, Mr. Conor McGregor. At this point in time, where can you say this relationship is? How good are you and McGregor at this point? I would love to get this cleared up here in front of everybody at the State of the BKFC.
Well, I think it makes a lot of sense. We haven't seen Conor in the ring in a while, but I know he loves bare knuckle, and I'd love to face off against him anytime. Anytime we're looking for the action.
Yeah, you're welcome back, because I welcomed you back. October 11th is your date, and you'll dance for me, boy. You'll dance for the owner, and then we can talk. But your date is October 11th. Michael Perry, the return of Platinum. And we've got some hell of an announcement for an opponent for you. One of the baddest men to ever grace the Ultimate Fighting Championship when it comes to bare knuckle. And he's going to throw down with you in front of me for my viewing pleasure. And then I'll decide if you're worthy.
Conor is a cracker.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's a good promoter, man.
100%.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's banged
Is
up.
he on coke or what?
Yeah, he's banged up all the time.
What do you mean?
100%
Is he not on
he's
coke?
always,
That's
yeah.
more the question.
Look at that.
I love some of the some of the comments. There was an Instagram comment that said they found blood in his Coke system. That's amazing.
Oh,
Fuck. So John Jones, this dude needs to stay off Twitter. He engages with everyone. It can't be good for his mental health, surely. Like he's addressing haters and everything, and just
Yeah.
But anyway, he said, "This is about the White House event. For me, it's about the opportunity to represent America at the White House. I don't care who I fight that night, unless it's Todd Masvidal.
Yeah.
But I found my reason why. That's what I needed. Something
Give
that
me
was more
Ilya.
than money.
I wonder if
Give me Conor.
John
hell.
John's baby mama, right? She drives over to John's house to drop the kids off for the weekend, and she gets on Twitter and sees that he started saying random shit. Just does a Yui in the driveway and goes back home like, I'll come back next week and see if you're fucked up.
Fucking hell.
yeah.
And look at this cunt. Tied to Ivas has let himself slip.
I don't know if this is. I would like to know. There's sometimes these are AI.
No, it's real.
You reckon he's
I've
that
seen a
big?
video clip
Holy
of
shit.
it.
That photo is from someone else's Instagram.
Damn, boy.
Now, yeah, and some of that, if he had a different beard, like if he had the same beard as he has on the left photo as he does on the right, he would still look quite big, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Like
Not
sometimes
that big.
But he's fat as fuck there, look.
he's not that tall either. I saw him in Newcastle once at Merriweather Beach,
like-
and he's taller than me, but he's not huge. You know, he's 5'10" maybe.
I've got a mate, and he blew out like that, and it's like you got to cut it. Pretty like in its tracks, otherwise it gets too far and it's too hard to come back.
So
but I mean,
Conor
he's done it before. Like he's been heavyweight and he's trained. He knows how to train. He knows how to eat. He can do it. I think he's just living his life.
Yeah, living the dream.
I think he's got a couple of so he's got Drink West brewery in Western Sydney
got a
with
marijuana
Tyson and
one.
Nathan Cleary. He's got a weed business that is in Thailand and the States.
He'll be like McGregor. He's earning too much money now. He's not that like fighting.
Just closer to the mic.
He doesn't need to make that.
I'm not sure he's at that level yet, though. Like, I don't know if they're
Yeah, definitely not that equivalent.
Yeah.
But like,
as a shareholder of Drink West, the value of my shares has not moved.
Where did you invest in there?
So similar thing to like a crowdfunding platform, which is but it's
probably
legislated.
because the
It's
fucking
called,
riff aren't going that well. This
called-
I mean,
no, they're going decent. It's called Birchal. So it's a website where companies that can't go to an actual IPO, where they go onto the share market, can look for shareholders through the internet, and you get your share certificate. You file it under your taxes, all that stuff. But during COVID, I made a lot of money on Doge, and I invested it in a bunch of small companies, and 8 of them fucking sucked, and one of them went great, and one of them's Drink West. I invested in like a medical marijuana company up in Toowoomba. That's going great. That one went really well. But I don't know if Drink West is performing great, but they've been going well. Like they made beers. The beers weren't great, They were just like easy drinking lagers, but they weren't decent. But they went into doing, seltzers, watermelon seltzer, lemon seltzer, and they're fucking really nice.
Oh, yeah?
Really decent. Yeah, I
Use
rate
code
those.
10 days.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So we got scumbag Connor up to his old tricks. So this was on his birthday. He's at the beach with this fucking...
Wait, is this him actually coming out? All right, so this is where we can fucking get into this shit, eh? So my take is Big Old D and Connor have got a pretty open relationship.
Yeah,
You
that's
reckon?
yeah.
I hope so, because if she's sitting there going, oh, this fucking piece of shit just keeps...
He's done it
rooting
too
ugly
many
Sheilas.
times.
I seen a slideshow post of all the Sheilas he's rooted, and there's like fucking 15 Sheilas that he's been caught with.
Yeah.
It makes me
to
sad.
kind of save face a little bit, she'd be like, oh, no. But I think it's a pretty open relationship.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the discussion would be there because he's doing it. It's not like he's hiding it.
But every time he fucks up, she posts like them together, like a picture of them together all lovey-dovey and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but it's like, well, that's what makes me think it's not actually a fuck up.
well, you know the Sheila that he got done for graping?
Yeah.
She was like D. Devlin was attacking her on Instagram.
They might be made for each other.
Yeah, crazy.
Like she might be a crazy person who does
I
not
think
give
it
a
might
fuck.
be not like even. Like she might not be able to like
Yeah.
venture out herself.
Yeah,
but I think
fuck.
that he's been like, I'm gonna do this, and she's like, you know what? Get it.
I just got to get this photo. Have a look at that, and then they've changed the thumbnail of this.
Is this
post here.
the selfie from
Yeah.
Azalea Banks? I haven't seen this.
So he sent Azalea Banks a couple of nudes. One was just him naked, and then the other one was he had like a weight on his cock, with like wrapped around his cock, and he said lifting weights, and then he said something like, I can't. What does it say there? Don't rats get
Don't be a
caught.
rat because all rats get caught.
Yeah.
And then he wrote lifting weights, and
Yeah.
he's got a weight on his cock.
So all these
What a
memes come
legend.
out. It was funny how this.
Mate,
I was
fuck.
driving all day when I come across this, so I didn't see the actual picture. And then I'd finished work for the day, and then I was just scrolling through X, and like when I seen it, I got so excited. I'm like, "Oh, bro, you're gay! You just fucking got excited about a dick pic." And then I sent it to the boys in the Pie Strong chat, and that they laughed their asses off. And I'm like, I should send it to Zoe. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't send
Lifting
another bloke's
weights is
dick to my
great.
message, but. Yeah, fucking crazy.
Lifting weights is hilarious.
But they had a big back and forth on X too, because she's like, "How are you going to sit there and fucking tell me not to share pictures when you?" Yeah, it was funny.
Man.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, but he loves it. He's like engaging with
He's
all
a fiend,
people on
man.
X.
He's a mad fella.
And that's what I mean. So this is what I said to Hannah. I was like, the publicity is what he wants.
Yeah,
I honestly don't think he cares that like it's bad or whatever. I think he just thinks his name circulating keeps him in the zone.
Yeah.
And he makes money from it.
but check out this video from Family Guy. They reckon Conor McGregor.
Oh, what? I didn't know you worked out at this gym too.
Hey, Brian, hang on. I'm just finishing a set. Come on. 2 more. Come on. You gotta want it.
He's lifting the weights with his dick.
Nice job. Let's get you a rub down.
This is hilarious too.
I can't
Taylor.
stop. I sent Connor's dick to my partner Ryan, who opened it on his computer right as his wife was coming in the background. And then we have to explain what's happening here. I don't know how to explain it. But I can't stop looking. There's some things wrong with the photo, first off. Okay. Now, I don't know. I must lead with that. But I am inclined to defend Conor in this situation. So, there's two things. First off, Conor's on a beach. He's on a beach and he's putting the move on a gal. Now, one thing to be Conor, right? To be Conor's, you don't have to be a really hot woman. Like he's not into that. That's not his thing. I can't quit staring at Conor.
Oh fuck!
Crack up.
He's got a point.
He does.
You don't have to be good looking because, like I said, all the Sheilas that I scrolled through, they were just, why would you bother? Like, he's got more money than God. Like, you get hot women all day. Like, why is he chasing these scrubs? Like, there's that video of him with the midget dancing with that little blonde midget. That was hilarious.
He might just be
freaky.
There's a term called a rake, and it's basically a seducer who's just horny as a motherfucker all the time. Like the term Casanova. Casanova comes from a person in history who was known in a time where, like, there was like the aristocracy and rich people that had like their own society, sort of like what Bridgerton is, if you ever seen that show. And he went around just bonking all the royalties' wives behind their backs. And it was like a game to him it was a challenge to bang these ladies. And I feel like Conor's the same way. I think Conor's just a horny motherfucker who just loves banging women.
Just pick some
Wouldn't
pretty ones
surprise
for
me,
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is a cool stat, or not cool, but like an interesting stat. Brazilians in UFC main events are 0-10 in 2025.
Damn.
Crazy.
Wow.
Next up, Movsar Evloev.
Oh, no.
11 cancellations and only 9 UFC fights. So he pulled out of his fight against Aaron Pico.
That sucks. Did they say what the injury was?
Nah, just undisclosed injury.
Ah, that sucks. Man, he was in an interview. I think Dominic Cruz mentioned this on the commentary against Aljamain when he fought Aljamain Sterling, that he won't eat sugar or junk food until he's got the title.
Yeah, righto.
So the fella's, I don't know if he's like 30.
With all these
but he's
cancellations, he'll be waiting a while.
Yeah, man, I'd be eyeing off a donut like, oh, fuck. Can't have it yet.
Maybe a gluten-free donut.
Yeah.
I know a guy. This will interest you. B Team is going to be taken over and rebranded. It's going to be run by Nicky Ryan as head coach. Nicky Rod will be there. Ethan will be there. Damien will be there. And Craig says, I'm out of here. I've got one competition match left. B Team's done, and I'll be leaving America.
Craig Jones has said publicly multiple times he only got into it as like a face. He never really wanted to be the head coach or anything like that. Like he did it to open up and make it good for everyone else. But he never wanted to be the person for B Team. So it doesn't surprise me. It surprises me that they're rebranding.
Yeah, do you think he doesn't want to be associated with whatever they keep going? Like, because why else would you change the name? It's sort of an iconic
that's
name.
what makes
It
me,
sounded like
question that.
he did an interview with Luke Thomas. It's like a 50-minute interview. It's decent. And he said in that interview that because B Team is sort of regarded by most of the people in our sport to being connected to Craig Jones, and he was the face of it, that it's going to be something new now. So instead of people associating the gym to Craig, but Craig not being a part of it at all anymore, it wants to be something that associates with the main owners now. So I think he mentioned that they might call it Simple Man Martial Arts, which is around, I think that Damien and Ethan and them have a Simple Man podcast, so that might be a thing. But yeah, I think it sounded like Gordon Ryan came out and was making some talking some shit on Instagram about the move, saying that they went broke and that's why they're leaving. But I don't know how gyms work. I don't think that would be the case. I don't think so either. But
I can't stand that cunt. I really can't. He's so intolerable.
Yeah. It's more annoying that he's the best at it too, because you have to give him his flowers that he's really good, but he's such a twat.
But when I started jiu-jitsu, I'm like, oh yeah, Gordon Ryan's the best. I'll watch his instructionals. And then you're trying to watch it and he's like, yeah, you're going to inside Ashy. And then it's like, I can't listen to you, cunt. I'm done. Yeah. I'll watch Craig Jones.
Pay me to fucking listen to his for 8 hours.
I don't care how good his instructionals are. I'm not watching them. Rightio. Next up, look how big POTN's gotten. 243 pounds.
Big boy. How's that?
So that's what makes me doubt the big Unk fight is on, because why the fuck is he weighing this heavy if he's still going to fight at light heavyweight?
Was he fighting? I feel like he was walking around.
To lose, eh?
Yeah. And he used to make 185.
Oh. He broke the seal, this fella. This is you might like this. This is financial advice from Paulo Costa.
Oh, I'm crypto enthusiast, like Bitcoin, and I know this is the future. And some people asking me, Paulo, what do you think should be the best investment nowadays? And I will tell you right now, it's this. Look at that. You got one of those, on prime age, very young, beautiful, I'll be above the weight, a lot above weight, but, you regulate her diet and throw her to the gym, do some exercise. Bro, this is the same like buy Bitcoin in 2010. You pay less for more. This is the thing, the best investment. Look at that.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny dude, man. Good on him. He's not fought in a while. He's fighting this weekend, I think, but I don't know what happened. Like, he's been out for ages.
Yeah, he's another one that just keeps pulling out of fights.
I don't remember who he even fought last.
Let's look him up.
Yeah. I know he fought Rockhold, but that's the last fight I remember he had.
So he had a couple of cancellations with a couple of Sean Strickland, he lost to. Robert Whittaker, he lost to.
I don't even remember him fighting Whittaker.
Yeah.
Man, I met Whittaker at a sushi train in Melbourne. He's fucking thick, man. He's a solid dude. And I shook his hand, and he like shook my hand and put a hand on my shoulder. Yeah. I felt very unsafe. Like,
really?
Oh fuck, he's a scary dude, and he's not that tall, but he's very like solid.
Dense.
Fucking hell, scary dude.
So his last win was Luke Rockhold in 2022. So 2023 was a whole year of pullouts.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. 2 losses in 2024.
If you have one of these
names.
lagers, if you want, Seb. Yeah, fair.
So we mentioned this before. Lil Wayne will walk out with Dustin Poirier.
Half the song, you won't hear him for half of the walkout because every second word's the N-word with Lil Wayne. He'll just be throwing him out there.
What do you think of this? So Turkey Al-Sheikh has announced they'll be eliminating pay-per-views for all events beginning in November. I think this is what boxing needs because it's just so hard to keep up with everything, and they want like $100 for a pay-per-view, like an American pay-per-view.
Yeah,
they don't stack it. It's not the same business model as the UFC. They don't stack it to the brim with fighters you know. It's just like all up-and-comers for the area they're fighting in.
Where are these going to be? Is it on DAZN or something?
Yep.
DAZN. Yeah.
Are you big into boxing or?
Yeah, I worry about this stuff though. Like this yeah. I don't know. Like this guy, he's basically got a bunch of oil money. I think they're from Saudi, right?
Yep.
They've bought out a lot of stuff in the States. They've bought out Ring Magazine, so they control that now. They're basically buying, they were paying off, Queensberry promotion to use fighters so they could bring a lot of promotions together to fight each other and paying them a lot of money to do it. But I think they're going to try and do to boxing what the UFC's done to MMA.
Yep.
And I don't think it's great for like fighters to get paid well and stuff in the future. It's going to be great for us as viewers to see some fights that maybe we never would have seen.
Look, it's something you got to balance. Like, look what happened to Conor McGregor. He got the fuck you money and it ruined him. Like, he had that fight with Floyd Mayweather and he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, but I agree with that maybe for the boxing side with the Mayweather fight. But I see fighters that are getting very well paid to do just a show. Like, they don't get a split check. They just get paid to show up. And they're getting paid hundreds of thousands, if not close to $1 million, and they're still putting on great shows. So some of the idea of like, they don't have the hunger as much anymore once they get paid really well. I don't know if that applies across the board. But, man, like the country this guy's from, they kill journalists and get away with it. Like, I worry about that part of it, to be honest, more so than anything else. Like, there's people that have gone to this country on a holiday, and before you're let in at customs, if you've said something bad about them or about the king of the joint or the politicians over there on Twitter, and you've got 2 followers, you get put in jail.
Fuck yeah.
It's a wild place. Like,
funny
just
you say
saying
that,
this,
the
I'm
journalist
never
thing.
going over there.
Ariel Hawani's fighting with this dude at the moment. So Ariel's done nothing but support Turkey in his endeavours. Like, covered all the boxing. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Just while you're finding that, America have got the similar thing. If you've talked shit on, say, Twitter or something like that, even if you delete it before you've gone there, like if it's something that's like enough for them to like get notice, they'll pull you in. They won't let you in the country.
Oh, I don't think that's great either. Like, I worry about any country that's locking people up.
What about the UK's doing that?
If you're I don't know if it's on the same scale that this mob does, man. Like, they've got a prison just for people that criticize the government over there.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Bit different to what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I think the locking people up is different.
Yeah.
But
if you don't want to let
America
them
just
in,
don't-
if you send them
America
home,
just don't let
yeah. If you send them home, cool. But like, they're letting them come and then saying we're putting you in jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Come in our country.
Yeah. Like,
You'll be fine.
That's not great. But yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know the context
He's changed
of
this. Oh no, this is a sad day. Ariel Hawani unfollowed me. Now. I think he meant to say not sure how I'll be able to go with success in boxing without his support. So Ariel responded to that and said, "Look, dude, like, you don't like the questions I'm asking other fighters," because he interviewed Shakur Stevenson and was asking about Dana White's involvement, because he's blueing with fucking Dana White all the time, and he was asking some loaded questions to a couple of boxers, and the promoter MVP Nikita, I don't know his last name, but it's Jake Paul's business partner, and Turkey reacted, unfollowed him. It's just petty shit, and then Ariel Hawani addressed it, so he's reposted the same picture, and he's written, "You know what you're doing. We aren't stupid. You ask certain questions to Nikisa and Shakur.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Dana. Your fight with him is your fight. You need us, not the other way around. You message me all the time asking for interviews. The boxers who go on your show always show my support. Before I entered boxing, you showed little interest in it," which is not true. He was always talking about the big fights in boxing. And I understand it was probably difficult for you to discover me together with Jake Paul and Nikisa after 48 hours. If you want to go farther with this, we can, no problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is basically Turkey whipping his cock out, putting it on the table,
and
saying, like,
let's argue.
because I think they own a share of DAZN. I think Turkey and the Saudis, or can you double check that it's Saudi real quick? I just, I don't remember which Middle Eastern country Turkey al-Sheikh represents, but he's basically got like a
Saudi
blank
Arabian
check.
advisor.
Yeah, so he's got a blank check to, like, it's sports washing. It's like Muhammad Ali fought the Rumble in the Jungle, where they did a fight in like the Philippines or whatever. That country was blatantly violating human rights, but it was a great tourism event, and 2 boxers that were the biggest at the time had this huge fight that everyone remembers, the Rumble in the Jungle.
Yep.
But that's what they're doing now. They're trying to fix their public image, because like a lot of these places built their cities with slaves.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Like, they're still doing that shit. Like, Qatar did it with the World Cup a couple of years ago. Like, they have this big tourism event. Like, even the morning show in Australia just went and did a thing in Qatar. They did live from Qatar, and it's a tourism ad for people to go to the Middle East. So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry for ranting.
I'm staying in
about
Australia.
It. Yeah, me too. I'm never going fucking close to any of those joints.
I got a mate that went to Saudi, and he went into, they get like specific shops for the sheiks. He's like, a shirt is like $2,000.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
And he says the sheiks don't even go in there. It's the admins or assistants. Like, they're people that go and do that sort of thing for them. Will go and spend like $40,000 on like new clothes. And not even bat an eyelid.
Yeah,
and
right.
they
Wild that that's like.
Whoever runs like their geopolitical strategies for some of the Middle Eastern countries is quite smart, because they see that a lot of countries are trying to move from using fossil fuels so much and trying to like invest in solar and wind. And a lot of these countries make most of their money from selling fossil fuels, from selling petrol, basically. So if most of their money's coming from one like industry, they need to branch out. So they're investing in tourism, and the way they build up people's, perception of a country in a positive light is by events and advertising. And it's the same where the WA government have a deal with the UFC to have fights in Perth every once in a while. And it's just an advertisement
Sydney's
for
got
Perth
one
tourism.
too.
Yeah, and like through the pay-per-view, they will advertise tourism in the city. It's like supposed to be, it's like running the Olympics. It's trying to advertise your city to get people to come to want to visit. And that's what they're doing with, the UFC when they put cards on.
Vegas.
I don't know if they'll do one in Brisbane anytime soon.
I didn't realise they did that until...
Oh, sorry, the Olympics, right, yeah.
Until I seen an interview with Chris Minns. And he was saying the UFC, that what it brings in revenue, like, because he goes, we put all sorts of different events on, ballet, like whatever, you name it. The revenue the UFC brings in is unmatched. Like, people are calling for us to cut that deal and get rid of it. We're not doing that. We make too much money off it. Plain and simple.
I don't know if it's what they invest in, though. I don't know if it actually... I may have missed the stats, but I'm pretty sure they haven't made their money back yet.
Yeah, righto.
In the money they've given them. Because basically a lot of their fights now, like out of a couple of years ago, they just started going to Utah all of a sudden and doing fights in Salt Lake. And one of the first ones they did was Leon and Kamaru when Leon got that amazing head kick KO. And governments in states or countries will pay them a site fee to come and do a fight because of the perception of it's great for our tourism, it's great for like the surrounding businesses, hotels get a good kick out of it. Like if you're a city and heaps of people are going to come from all over Australia to watch a fight. Like I knew people who came from Perth to see the fights in Sydney, like who are mad for the fights.
Yep.
It is great for the economy, but our tax money pays the UFC, so they basically come here and don't have a ton of costs because they're getting paid a huge fee to come to the spot. And that's sort of what they're doing now. Like a lot of their fight cards are, it's predicated on whether the city's going to pay them out the arse with tax money to run it. And for me and for you guys, it's great because we love the fights. UFC is not as popular around normal people, but in our niche, we're mad for it. But a lot of people are like, why the fuck are we paying for this? And I don't completely blame them. But I love the fights. Like, I'll watch them no matter what. But, yeah, sorry to rant about it.
So, just to kind of chip in on that.
Yeah.
It's the government pays, and let's say the government pays $1 million to have them come and fight in Sydney.
Yeah.
The amount of revenue it pulls in from all the people coming in, it doesn't... The government will never get that money back. Like, I mean, tax money, it might help a little bit from, like, the revenue they pull in. But the government do it for all the businesses in the area.
But they do get a lot because I think fighters are taxed 50%. Like that, they take a chunk of the fighters' money.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of people that don't like coming here because of the Australian tax rate.
That's just because of the tax brackets in Australia. It's like 46% or something.
Yeah,
so you can basically say it's half of what they earn goes straight to the government.
What you're saying is that it's unlikely they'll get that money that they pay to the UFC back in tax revenue from all the economic activity that occurs. Is that what you're saying? Okay,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah. But they're doing it for the businesses to thrive in the area. So everyone, like the people it brings in, all the cafes, restaurants, hotels, everything like that in the area, they all thrive through that period.
For sure.
I've heard a lot of different people saying it's like what you're saying. It's the busiest period for those people.
Yeah.
It's like our businesses aren't nearly as busy as when, say, UFC's on. The week before UFC, people travel in, a lot more crowds.
It's definitely a massive event. Like they do the expos and they do the open workouts and all that stuff. I understand.
For sure. And maybe not for somewhere like Sydney where it's, you get a lot of like events and things like that. And it's pretty busy regardless.
For Perth would be fucking frothing on it.
For sure.
Because no offense, not a ton of people. It's a long way to go. Do you know what I mean?
It's a beautiful city. It's very clean, eh?
It is.
If it wasn't so far, I would go,
I've never been.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's not a destination where I'm like, ooh, I want to go to Perth.
Yeah.
But
if a mad UFC card was on and I had some money, I'd go, yeah.
Pretty sure my cousin went.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps us up, boys. That's all the news done.
Beautiful.
Picks are made. Anything you just want to say before we clock off?
No.
That
Thanks
was
for your
good.
time. Appreciate
Sorry
it.
for the rant about all that
That's all good,
geopolitical
mate.
shit, eh? But yeah,
Thanks
that was
for
good.
having us.
Thank you for having us. It was really fun.
See you next time.